Hi, this is Walt with Raybuck Auto Body Parts. Today I want to talk to you about a product we offer at Raybuck's called LizardSkin. LizardSkin comes in two different types. It comes in a sound control and in a heat control. Both are spray-on products that you can use in your vehicle. Recently we applied the sound control into the cab of our 67 Chevy pickup, and here is a video of that application.
So this is how the floor in the truck looked prior to us coating it with the LizardSkin. Had a fair amount of surface rust, but still had a good bit of original paint. Anytime you're prepping anything like this, you want to make sure you get all that, as much of the surface rust off and any loose paint. The other thing you need to do is any of the original paint that is still there needs to be scuffed with 120 grit, and all the rusted areas we went over with a wire wheel to try and get as much of the rust off as possible. We did have some of the seams and different areas were already cleaned up because of some of the rust repair we did on the truck. But anytime you're using the LizardSkin product, it needs to be put on a freshly painted or a scuffed surface. Because it is a water-based product, there can't be any rust or bare metal showing, just to avoid any problems with the water causing any rust underneath of it. This is the truck floor after we painted it with the Zero Rust. We brushed most of it, but ran out of the black, so we switched to the red Zero Rust aerosol to finish off a lot of the smaller areas. That's why it kind of looks so patchy, but that's okay. Like I said, it just has to be covered. So this is after we started taping. You want to cover all your seams, any holes, anything that you don't want the LizardSkin to go into. It's very important that once you get the tape down and you start spraying the LizardSkin, before it dries too much, you want to get that tape up, because once that LizardSkin dries, you are not going to be able to get that tape out of there. The tin foil works well if you have anything you need to wrap. It's easy just to wrap it around things. The other thing that you want to do, as well as taping, is put down any paper on large areas where there might be any spatter from the LizardSkin. Usually about a foot around everything seems to work pretty well. I did get a little bit on some of the areas, but if you have a damp rag with you and you see that you get a little bit on, places you don't want it, it wipes off pretty easily since it is a water-based product. When you get our kit, you're going to get a mixer, the gun, and a 90-degree nozzle so that you can spray in tight areas like door jambs or up under the dash. You're also going to get general instructions. When you're mixing this, it is a pretty thick product, and as you can see, it looks kind of separated, kind of like a latex paint. So you want to make sure you mix that very well. Once it's all mixed, it should be kind of just a gray consistency. I spent a lot of time mixing it just to make sure it was mixed really good. So once you get that mixed, you want to put it into your gun. I tried a couple different methods of putting it into the gun, and I found that just pouring it works best. It also works, or it's also best to have a bucket of water and a wet rag with you, just to make sure that if you spill anything or need to clean up, you have that available. So we start spraying. We're doing the tighter areas first so that we can get in there, spray it, get the tape and paper off, and then spray the more accessible areas once that's all done. This way we're not going to have to try to stretch over the LizardSkin that we already sprayed and possibly put our hands in it or lay in it or do anything like that. The LizardSkin, being a water-based product, does not evaporate like or should say doesn't dry like a product that has solvent in it. So the solvents don't evaporate out, it just has to naturally dry from, the air. So it does take probably about a day to completely dry. So you want to make sure that, any areas you're spraying, you're not going to have to get back in there and, like I said, lay on there or, put your hand down on anything, because it does take a little while to dry. But just getting into all the tight spots first helps, and then just kind of work your way through it. Getting around some of these areas is a little more difficult. Gun is a little bulky, so you want to try to just take your time with that. The tighter areas, it is easy to put down a lot of product quickly, so you just want to use kind of small spray pattern with that. Getting up under like the dash and other areas like that, it's good to have a little bit of a light if you can. Being that it is a darker product, if you're going over something that's dark like black paint, it does make it a little difficult to see the areas that you're covering. But as the material lays down, you can see that it covers very well and pretty quickly. So usually you get a coat down, and then if you feel you need to go back over it, you can. They usually recommend about a 2 mil thickness per coat. You can put down multiple coats, but they do recommend you let it dry in between coats. If you are putting the ceramic insulation over top of it, you will need to let this dry for about 2 to 3 days prior to putting the ceramic insulation on. LizardSkin does recommend that you put the sound barrier down first and then the ceramic insulation. So this is a final product. This is about a day after the LizardSkin was applied, and as you can see, it dries to kind of a dark gray color, even though it is advertised as being black. It does have a pretty rough texture to it. You can sand this product. You can sand it flat and paint it like you would a car if you want to make it really nice. If you're going to do that, you just need to make sure that you put enough coats on to account for the material you're going to be sanding off. You can kind of see how much material is there from the areas that we had taped off. Looks like I missed a little bit under here, but that's alright. We can go back and reapply that. So that's it for the LizardSkin video. I hope you liked it, and hopefully it was helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know, and please like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.